Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. We're back this week after a brief hiatus. We didn't record last week. I had to work. James was not here. So, yeah. How are you guys doing? What are some nerdy things you guys have been up to?
Doing pretty good.
Has it only been a week?
Yes. Well, yeah. Yes?
Now we recorded
No?
the previous week.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's only been 1 week. I know it feels like a lot longer than that.
It really does. I can go first.
Okay.
Still playing COD heavy. I do have Indiana Jones installed, so I'm probably going to get into that this week. And Power World I want to get back into for reasons we'll talk about later. Still watching One Piece, DanDaDan, still going. I am watching Attack on Titan over slowly because I got a couple people to watch it. So
Okay.
Trying to follow along with them. And I watched the first 3 episodes of Creature Commandos on Max.
Oh, I forgot that was out. I meant to watch that this week too. I didn't. Oh, okay.
This is the first like Suicide Squad type show that has like hooked me. So I will be watching all 7 of these episodes. Like the first 3 are interesting.
There's only 7 episodes?
As far as
Oh God.
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Can we unnormalize these like short, odd numbered episodes? This is weird. 7.
It is. But I think this is like James Gunn's first official project, and
Yeah.
you can tell DC's going in a new direction. So I'm here for it.
Okay.
And I watched Agatha.
Oh my God. You watched
finished-
Agatha. I forgot that you guys didn't see that.
I finished Agatha. Did you watch Agatha?
I did. I watched Agatha.
Did you watch it, James?
No, he didn't. He didn't watch it.
Okay.
I forgot what happened.
I don't know. We might have to talk about Agatha because
No.
it's up there with Loki to me.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the Wanda Vision and Agatha combined with season 1. I mean, compared to season 1 and season 2 of Loki.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about it.
It's debatable which one's better to me. I would not be mad at anybody saying the 2 WandaVision and Agatha is better than Loki. Like I enjoyed the hell out of Agatha. Put it like that.
But if you have to
really like it.
I feel like if you have to combine it with another show, does that really count in saying it's better than Loki?
It's the second season. It's a different name of the show, but I consider it season 2 of WandaVision.
It's not season 2 of
part 3.
It's not season 2 of WandaVision. It has nothing to do with WandaVision. Well, maybe in the beginning, but like it's a spin-off show. It's not a season 2. It's about a completely different character.
The third part's gonna be Vision Quest. So I look at that as like the trilogy: WandaVision, Agatha, and Vision Quest.
Yeah, but they're all like spin-offs of each other. I wouldn't say that it's a direct sequel of WandaVision.
Okay, it's debatable. I beg to differ, but I look at it as season 2 to WandaVision because it's directly connected. It makes me want to go back and watch WandaVision over.
Like a spinoff would be, but like not like a season 2. I don't know. It could be debatable.
I want to spoil what happens in the show right now so that we can get
to
the
we're
real
already
debate.
a little bit removed. I don't think James has any plans to watch it ever. Right, James? Or am I wrong?
I might watch it. It's not high on my list. I'll tell you
Okay,
that much.
loosely. So can we spoil it then?
No, I'm not going to spoil it. That's
no,
the best part of the show.
He's not going to watch it. He says he's going to watch it, but it'll probably be months down the line.
I don't want to spoil it for the viewers, at least. Like, we got to give like a heavy spoiler alert for that.
Well, we can give a heavy spoiler alert. It's been out for like 2 months already.
Okay. Spoiler alert. Skip like at least 2 minutes. maybe 1 minute. I might get it out quick. 3, 2, 1. The reveal that I thought it was crazy. The reveal that that Wanda's son, Wiccan's in the show. Everybody knows that. That was like spoiled early. But the fact that he literally went to Eastview or Westview, I confuse the two now, and did the same exact thing Wanda did.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit worse. Because like his little reality shift got people killed. But like I thought that was a huge, mine FUCK.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And now that you're saying that, I can see why you're making the connection of it being a season two. But anyway, yes. Uh it was, but like what did you think of the end of like her becoming a ghost and like all that? I didn't like that part, but I like the rest of the show.
So I like so I wanted to compare it to the Penguin a little bit, the way they like stuck to Agatha being a villain. Like they did not want us to ever sympathize with
Yeah.
Agatha. Even when we found out her sob backstory, it was like, nah, you don't deserve nothing. I never felt bad for Agatha throughout the whole show.
Yeah.
And at the end, um, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with her being a ghost. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still because like that part, it's usually the end of these Marvel shows. Like it's so usually with most of some of these Marvel shows that are good, it's good, and then like I feel like they just don't land the plane very well. And I'm still trying to figure out if they landed the plane well for the show. I don't know, but I enjoyed. I liked the show a lot. I just don't know if I loved the end of the show.
So like her, especially like if she's gonna be like a companion to Wiccan, I can see that going really good, especially with her whole backstory, what we found out.
Hmm.
And then combined with the fact that when you find out, like when you really like, I really got to watch this season over because I'm gonna see it completely different. When you go back and think about the scene, like the last trial that she had with him, and they went to go find Tommy, and it was like basically, if you think about it, Wiccan just did all that by himself. She just like
Yeah.
she kind of like pushed him to it, but all of this was his creation, and I'm hyped to see when they go find Tommy. I'm hyped for the Young Avengers, man. There's a lot of little Young Avenger potentials running around the MCU right now, and I'm here for all of it.
Yeah. No, no, yeah, there is a lot of Young Avengers potential. Like they're obviously there. I don't know when that's happening, but yeah. I thought the show was great. And I think was she nominated for a Golden Globe? I feel like she was.
And that's another thing. I gotta get her name. What's her name? The main actress,
Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn. She is spectacular.
Yeah, so
This is
she
after watching me like praising Colin Farrell for the Penguin. I think Catherine Hahn did a phenomenal job. Like
yeah.
her range is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good. So this show actually again so she got nominated for best performance in a best performance by an actress in a television series for the Golden Globes. And she got nominated an Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Performance in a New Scripted Series, and it got nominated for uh Best Lead Performance in a New Scripted Series. Wait, did I just say that? Oh yeah, also by the Independent Spirit Awards, and she got nominated for Critics' Choice Awards for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, and then the show got nominated for I think costume design also. Let me see. Uh the Costume Designers Guild Award for Excellence in Costume Illustration, and another Independent Spirit Award for Best Breakthrough Performance. Wait, no, this is the same thing. Anyway, so I think that what was that four different awards. Yeah, for the show.
All
For
I was blown
different
away.
award shows. Yeah.
I was blown away. I
Hmm.
was.
Yeah, it was really good. James, you should watch it. You're missing out, man.
I got other shows to watch still.
James can't be convinced to do anything. That's that's the funny thing. Actually, no, that's not true. I think we've convinced him to do a couple of things, but not this. I feel
He'll get
like
around. Wait, did you watch WandaVision, James?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I feel like you have to watch WandaVision to understand this show.
yeah, of course you do.
And
It
then
was great.
the whole ship of Prometheus thing. We could bring that whole argument that Vision had with himself back in WandaVision. It applies in this season. I
I don't
don't want to
remember
really
it.
spoil everything.
I don't remember
With
anything that
Wiccan,
happened on
the
WandaVision.
way Wiccan is there.
I don't
The
remember
ship of
anything that happened
Prometheus.
on WandaVision. I have only seen WandaVision once when it first came out in 2020.
Oh, it's
I have not seen
basically
it
like
since.
if your soul like is inhabits another thing, is that new thing you or is
Oh,
it
right,
the
right, right.
old
Yeah.
thing?
Right, exactly. Yes, 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 yes. Hmm.
So
Yeah.
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 Listen, this show, that's it. That's it for my nerdy things.
I would just like to go back to your video game news. I like how you're starting yet another video game, and you have not said that you're planning on playing Final Fantasy. I'm keeping track of the weeks that go by where you have not picked Final
Hmm.
Fantasy back up.
And then we just got the Final Fantasy, rebirth announcement. So I know that you're gonna be on me.
Yes, I was. When I put that in the rundown, when I put that in the group chat, I was like, it was really a shade towards you. I was like, oh, look, here's part two coming out for PC next year, and
I
Jaja
know.
has not even finished.
I felt the shade.
Um,
Promise I'm gonna get to it though.
anyway, did you watch the Game Awards, Jaja, or no?
I watched the whole thing.
Of course. Look, you almost forgot to mention that.
Boy, yes, yes. That is because I got some takes for the Game Awards when we get
Yeah.
to it.
Okay. James, what have you been up to?
Let me pull my list up here. I got a couple things. Um, I finished Steel Ball Run, JoJo's. Beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful story. Uh, it's not my favorite part still. I like part five the best, but definitely worth the read. We're speculating on if it's getting announced. JoJo Day is coming up soon in about 100 something days. So hopefully they'll finally announce it that they're going to be animating this part. But yeah, finish Steel Ball Run. I'm gonna start the next part, part 8, called JoJo Lion soon. And then I finished Arcane too, also another
Nice.
beautiful show. Yeah. Uh, I watched Invincible Fight Girl live last night. I actually fell behind because I've been meaning to watch it on Max, but I watched the newest episode still just to try and give it some ratings, but I'll get caught up today. Um, what else did I watch? Oh, DanDaDan. I actually got caught up in Dragon Ball Daima too. I
Ooh.
thought the dub was coming out, but the dub is not out on Crunchyroll yet. So I was like,
Oh.
well, I might as well just get caught up. So
Well,
I
didn't the dub come out in theaters? Or did that not come
It
out
came
yet?
out in theaters in Japan. It's coming out in theaters
Oh,
in America in January something. Like, yeah, I was thinking about watching
okay.
Diamond Through James because it's yeah.
yeah, so
Waiting too long.
I thought the dub was currently coming out and I was only needed to wait a couple weeks, but yeah, when I looked, I was like, wait, the dub hasn't started at all. So I just went ahead and got caught up. Um, oh, last
Wait,
week,
has it gotten better or is still nothing happening?
it the show is not what people thought it was going to be. It's just a totally separate story. So
Well, yeah, it is.
Are
It
it'll
you
be
are
definitely,
you all the way caught
continuation.
up?
Yeah, I'm all the way caught up.
Okay.
yeah, it's just like a cute nostalgia story. I think that's what I've come
Yeah,
to
that's all it
realize.
is.
It is not anything serious at all. So, if you want cute nostalgia, this is the show for you. If you want something to fill the void of Dragon Ball Super, this is not for you.
Yeah, it's not pushing
Yeah.
the
But
envelope
if
or
you were a
pushing the
fan of Dragon
story.
Ball, if you
hmm
really like Dragon Ball, I think you should watch this show.
I mean, I
Yeah,
really liked Dragon Ball, but I feel like, I mean, it's the same thing. Never mind. So yeah, but it's a
yeah,
cute little, it's a step
just a
down
silly
memory
little
lane.
show. That's all. Just a
Yeah.
silly little show.
hmm
Not advancing the
Rem-
story or anything like
Remember my
that.
first take? I said it's a love letter to Dragon Ball, and I still like
That
feel like
is
that.
that is what it is. Yeah, you're right.
Played some Marvel Rivals. Well, actually, not some. A lot of Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals
Marvel
dropped
Rivals, I forgot.
last week, so I've been on that heavy. That's probably my game I'll be playing the most for the
Nice.
foreseeable future. I didn't start a Horizon DLC yet because Marvel Rivals, but I'm gonna start it. It's only like 7 hours of gameplay. Uh,
Really? Oh, I mean, I guess
yeah,
that's fair. It's a DLC
yeah. So I'll beat that eventually. Then start the next Horizon, and then continue on with my backlog of real
of
deal
games.
gaming since I'm the real deal gamer here, and I'm not just a this Call of Duty player you guys thought I was. I don't know still
Okay.
don't know where that came from. My investigation is still underway, by the way.
Okay.
We're getting to the bottom of it.
Go back in the archives like 2 years. You'll find it.
Yeah, we're going back to the bottom of it still. Um, I went to LA last weekend.
Nice.
So yeah, shout out to shame to you guys because you didn't record.
We didn't, well, because first of all, okay, you just happened to not be here. I forgot that I had to work last weekend, so we could not have
And
recorded
I
anything.
was ready.
I know
Yeah,
he was ready. I was not. I forgot I had to work, and it was not the type of work where like, because sometimes when I'm at work, I can step away for an hour and record. That is not what was happening this weekend, last weekend at work, so I could not do that.
I imagine she told you 10 hours beforehand, Jaja.
No, I told him a full day before, right? I don't know.
I doubt it. I
Oh
don't think
man.
so.
Get out of here! Don't slander
I
my
think
name
it
like
was
this.
that night.
Let me pull. Let me pull up the text logs right now.
Gotcha. Well, while I was in LA, I went to Little Tokyo out there.
I told you at 4:40 p.m. on Saturday. That was enough time.
You want to do the math?
18 hours. Oh gosh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue,
Oh,
James.
all good. But yeah, in Little Tokyo, I of course got me some pins. So they had it's like a marketplace kind of thing. So they had
Mhm.
different shops. So here's some of my new pins. I might gotta put them on this jacket or start my new one. But I got this Sailor
Oh
Moon.
my God. Did you get one for me? I hope so.
Um I may or may not have gotten you one. I also got, of course, is that a JoJo reference?
Of course. That's a perfect pin for you.
Yeah. And then this Bruno Bucciarati coming out of a zipper.
Nice.
JoJo's. Yeah,
Nice.
JoJo's is
Those are
so
some cool
good.
pins.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. I need to watch.
And
I need
more
to watch
JoJo
this.
stuff. I got some
Mhm.
new JoJo stuff. BRB. Oh, and shout out
Oh,
to Dragon Ball Z, by the way.
nice. While
Nice.
James is going to get whatever he got, Jaja, this is our weekly reminder for you to buy your MegaCon ticket. Continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I got this. It's we got Golden Experience here. We got
Nice.
Giorno
Is that a
Giovanni here.
what is that? Is that a figurine?
It's cologne.
Oh, it's
Oh,
cologne.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's nice.
fire.
It's
That's
got a
nice.
nice little fancy inside too.
Yeah,
It smells good.
Right.
that's cool.
I'm a pretty big fan of colognes. So
Yeah.
when I seen that they were having a JoJo's one come out, I was like, I gotta have it. But you can't order cologne from Japan sent to US from that retailer. So I had to wait for someone to post it on eBay. So of course I had to pay
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
So that sucked. But
There's a Sailor Moon perfume that came out that was like the same thing. It was like in like the silver crystal like glass and I was like I want this. But yeah, it's like a pain in the neck to get it for
yeah, so
yourself.
I had to pay a higher price and wait longer. But I got it now. It's a springtime cologne, so I won't be wearing it anytime soon. But it smells pretty fresh. I like it a lot. And I also got a new Spider-Man comic here. So we're up to
Nice.
27. Still with Black Panther.
Nice.
Oh wait, I got another JoJo thing. Boom, JoJo's Blu-ray.
Nice.
Nice.
So I got one more Blu-ray left until I have the whole series that's
The whole
currently animated.
series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's currently animated. So part
On
two of Stone Ocean will be the last part that I got to get.
nice. On your quest to become the sole owner of your media. Good job.
Exactly. They can never take it from me.
Awesome. That's
What
cool.
question? Who's your main in Marvel Rivals?
Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the characters I using. I tried using Spider-Man. He's incredibly hard to use. I was no good at him. But Spider-Man, he's a good character. It's just he's really hard to use. But if you're good with him, you're incredible. Um, I use Punisher the most. He's kind of the easiest to pick up and be effective with. I started playing Scarlet Witch. She's pretty good. And then on the healing side, so there's like different categories of characters. So you have essentially tanks, damage characters, and support characters that heal. So the healing characters I use Rocket, Rocket Raccoon. He's a little fella, kind of trolly, but he's fun to use. And I started using Luna Snow. I don't know if you guys are familiar with who that is. Um, tank wise, I started trying to pick up Venom. I use Doctor Strange sometimes, and that's the only tanks. I use Groot for like one game, so I wanna learn how to use Groot. But yeah, some of these characters are really hard to learn. But Marvel Rivals is really good. I don't see myself going back to Overwatch anytime soon, just because I'm having so much fun with this. And then my friends are playing this, so I can play with them. Because playing Overwatch solo is maddening. So I'll continue. I'll stick to it, Marvel Rivals.
And I think playing this game solo would probably be even more maddening. I checked it out a little bit. I like just went to the practice and was checking out some of the character combos because they're insane how many like synergies there are. Like
Yeah, they
having
got
different
their
people
team
on
up
your
abilities.
squad, you have different abilities based on like the other characters on your team. That's pretty dope. Um, Overwatch might be dead. This might have killed it.
I don't know if it's dead per se. Cause I mean, people are still playing Overwatch, but
It's probably just dead for now. It'll be
yeah.
back. Yeah.
But with well, they haven't released a roadmap, but of course, the speculation of the characters that they can bring to Marvel Rivals has people excited. Overwatch did just recently release a new hero, but I mean, you got Marvel characters that you're probably waiting on to play with in the game. So I'm sure people will be back and forth. Well, some people may be back and forth between both.
Feel like it's gonna be like a Call of Duty Rainbow Six thing.
Yeah, you're probably gonna pick one, and then
It's gonna
that's
be
gonna be
in
your
the
game.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
Awesome. Oh, is it my turn? I didn't do wow, guys. I haven't done anything compared to you guys. It's been a very slow week for me. Well, 2 weeks, right? What have I done?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
I need to start writing it down. So I finished reading Yakuza Fiance. I don't know if I mentioned that. Was I done reading it the last time we recorded? I have no
Nah, you
clue.
weren't done yet.
Oh yeah, I'm finished. I'm finished. I thought it was a completed series, so I rushed through it, but it's not. And the author is on an indefinite hiatus, so that is very sad for me. Um, Apparently the next volume is coming out in July, but like I don't know if that's true because there's been no actual announcement that they're coming back off the hiatus. But if you try to pre-order it, if you go to Barnes and Noble, it says that you can pre-order the next volume and that it'll ship July 1st. So I'm like, I wonder if this is just like a placeholder date. I don't know. We'll see. But I was very distraught to learn that it was not finished and they left us on a cliffhanger. So it's fine. Um, so I'm caught up on that, and then I'm still watching the anime. It's pretty good. There are still some weird stuff. There are still some weird things about the show, but overall I enjoy it. What else? What else? What else? I have not been playing. I've taken a break from Elden Ring. I'm actually gonna start playing it again today, but I haven't played it in like the last 2 weeks, just because I was feeling a little bit of Elden Ring burnout. Um, so today, after the podcast is over, I'm gonna pick it back up and see what's what. I'm about to head into the capital, so that is where I'm at right now, currently.
I mean,
Um, mhm.
soon we'll be able to play Elden Ring together.
Yes, that's true. Well, we can play Elden Ring together now.
Listen, summon me whenever you're ready. I'll pull out my character from the grave.
Yeah, seriously, you need because what else did I do? I watched all my well, it's only one. No. Yeah, so I watched Yakuza Fiance this week's episode, and I watched DanDaDan also, which we'll talk about later. Um, Next week is or this week is the season finale. I feel like that went by super fast,
Isn't it?
but yes, it is. It is. This is the last episode, in which after this is over, I'm gonna pick it up and read it. Um,
Pretty much.
yeah. Um, I didn't watch any of the shows that I said I was gonna watch just because I've been super busy. Like I had stuff on my watch list. Like I was gonna watch what's it called? Creature Commandos? Yes, I saw that was out. I was gonna watch that and I forgot. So bad me. And I forgot to watch what's the other show on Max that James, the other one?
Invincible White Girl.
Yes, I was gonna watch that too, but I forgot also. Forgot a lot of things. It was a it's a bad nerdy week for me. I'm trying to think, did I do anything else? Oh, the manga subscription that I did. So I mentioned that a couple of weeks ago that I signed up for a manga subscription, like a manga monthly subscription box thing, but I ordered it too late. So I thought that I could just order it and my subscription would start as soon as I ordered it, but like you have to start your subscription before the 21st of each month or else you have to wait for the next month's box. So my box didn't even ship yet, guys. So I have nothing yet. It's not going to ship until the 20 it's not going to ship until the 22nd of this month. So
So are you gonna get credit for a month? Let me shut up.
no, like I don't think they charge me yet. Like they'll charge me when it actually ships. But yeah, if you don't order it by if you're a first time subscriber and you don't order it by the cutoff date for the month, then you have to wait for the following month's box. So I will be getting January's box,
So
which
do you know what you're getting?
no, it's a
Okay.
surprise. Yeah, so they send you you can either choose two or three. I only chose two just because I don't have a lot of room. But you can choose two a month and then they'll send you two first volumes of like new stuff that's out. Like they won't send you anything like old. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's a good way to like discover some new stuff that I wouldn't have picked up normally. So I'm excited to get that whenever I do. We'll see. I think that that was all of my nerdy things. I didn't watch the Game Awards in its entirety. I saw clips of it though. Um, I like every other like every other like gaming award show, forgot that it was happening. So I was like, "Oh, this is happening today." So I caught little clips of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. But and I caught all
Are
the
we
highlights, so I'm fully ready to talk about it. So we'll be good.
are we getting into the game awards show?
Why are you? What is the air quotes for?
Because it wasn't an award show. It was a gaming showcase.
It was a gaming showcase with some awards. Yeah, I
It
mean
was a
awards were
gaming
given,
showcase
but
with at the end there was the two puppets. I don't know what the name of the puppets were. They're famous puppets. I don't know where they're from. But they made a joke at the very end. They were like, look at this. It was like the game commercials were like the awards were interrupting the game commercials. Like they made some type of joke like that at the end, and it was so true because
Oh,
the whole thing,
the two old men from the Muppets.
Muppets.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
whole
forgot their
thing was
names.
just showcase, 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 and then the awards were done so cheap. They had them
Mm.
They were
listed.
speed running them.
They had everything listed, and they just sped through it. Like you know how usually during an award show they'll be like, okay, game of the year, these are the nominees, and they'll show like clips of each game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They just had the list and was like, this is who got it.
Oh,
Some
dang.
say something. Now next showcase,
Yeah.
next world preview. Now they did show a lot of good games,
They
good
well,
games
yes,
that are
on
coming
the
out.
so yeah, on the contrary, the games look
There's
good
a
that are
lot of
coming out.
fire coming out 2025.
Yeah.
But I think they did an injustice to the game developers and the games that came out in 2024. Because I would have
Yeah.
liked to see for Metaphor something got like 2 awards, and I wanted to see gameplay. And I'm like, what? Like I don't even remember what that game was. I never played it, but they just gave them the award. I really don't know what the game is, and I watched the whole game award,
Mm.
3 hours, and
4.
they had a whole pre-show. It started in the pre-show, so I'm watching the pre-show, and I'm like, what? They're doing world premieres, and they doing like awards in the pre-show, and it was basically the same format of the show. Like, oh, y'all aren't even highlighting these awards really. It's
Yeah.
about the commercial, the games coming out.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
everything has become commercialized and a grab to yeah. Um, that's a bummer. And it hasn't been like that in previous years. It's interesting to know why they did it that way. But we can still talk about it. Um, of all the showcases, what stuck out to you the most?
what of all the
Yeah.
games coming out?
Yeah. Do you want to go through them?
Yeah, we can go through them because
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
it'll be easier
So,
like that.
all right. So this game, Intergalactic, the
Or
Heretic Prophet.
I think we should go through the actual game awards, like who
Oh,
got what.
you want to do that first?
Kind of. Yeah, get that out the way.
You see, look,
Like the Game Awards did,
like the
huh?
Game Awards. Look at you, Jaja. You're not treating them with
Man,
importance.
this guy.
I mean, I feel like we talk about that more than the games coming out. It'd just be
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know. You
That's what I was
guys
trying. That's why I
decide.
was trying to save it for last to give the games their justice. But you know what? We can go. We can do that first. It's fine. So Game of the Year, Astrobot, which I think we talked. Did we predict that when we talked about this? I forgot.
I
I
had a
think.
feeling it was going to win.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
didn't
did.
vote for it, but
yeah,
there
I
was a lot of
predicted it when
fanfare.
it came out. I said
yeah,
this game is game of the year
yeah. I know, James. You
for
were hoping for Black Myth to win,
PlayStation
right?
at least.
Of course.
Black Myth actually didn't win. I mean, they did win an award, but they didn't win as
Yeah.
much as I thought they were going to, which is crazy. And Elden Ring didn't win anything, so I feel like that was like
They might.
targeted because it's a DLC. Like I
I
think they
think so.
nominated
Yeah.
them for show, but then they were like, "Nah, you guys aren't gonna win anything."
Well,
But
it
we
There
did.
was
were a
it was
lot.
It's fan
fan
voting,
voting.
right? It's fan voting, right? So I'm surprised that it didn't win anything at all. It's kind of crazy.
Which one didn't win anything?
Elden Ring,
The DLC.
yes,
Elden. I mean, there was a lot of good games. I
yes,
would say that.
yes. Um, so Astrobot won Game of the Year. And Best Game Direction also went to Astrobot. Uh, Best Narrative went to Metaphor. Is it Refantanzino? Refantasio?
Fantanzio.
Fantasio. Nice. Best Art
I believe
Direction.
that's like a RPG, like an anime-based RPG.
It is. We Googled it and I was like, oh, I don't know what this is. I remember now. Best Art Direction also went to Metaphor. Best Score and Music went to Final
Wait,
Fantasy's.
are you upset that it snubbed Final Fantasy?
Best Art Direction? It wasn't
Best
even
narrative.
nominated. Oh, Best Narrative. Uh, no. Well, I don't know because I don't know anything about that game. So it's like I can't really. If I played that game, then I would have more of a say. But like, I don't know.
Listen,
And again,
I
like I'm
watched.
not. Mhm.
I watched a. I forgot how long, a 3 hour backstory on the first game, on what happens before the first game. So the narrative, I was expecting it to win something for the narrative, but there's some heavy hitters on this list.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I'm not too upset that Final Fantasy didn't really win any like big ones. Like they won for best score in music, That's not like one of the bigger categories. I'm not really upset just because like I enjoyed that game, but it did have a lot of flaws. So I am, I'm not too mad that it didn't take home a
Okay.
lot of the stuff. Uh, so yeah, best score in music went to Final Fantasy. Best audio design went to Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Best performance went to Melina Jurgens. Oh, oh yeah, Senua Saga, like the actor, the
Yeah.
voice actor. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Uh, innovation and accessibility went to Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Have either of you played that? No. Def no. Okay.
It's
Uh,
on my list. It's the side scrolling Prince of
yeah.
Persia that they just came out with.
Games for Impact went to Neva. Um,
Wait, I do want to highlight games for Impact. We got Tales of Kenzura
yeah, it's on there.
nominated on there. I was
Yeah.
like, I had my fingers crossed. I was like, yo, give it to them, give it to them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I bought
yeah,
it
I'm not
for
so
him.
I don't even know what Neva is.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised. It's fan voting, and we already know how the masses feel
You
about
know how that's gonna
that
go.
game.
Listen, I'm
So,
I'm glad it got nominated. I think that's a huge deal.
well, yeah,
So
yeah, for
I
sure.
got a rush to go finish that game.
Yeah. Did you buy it?
Yeah, it was only $20.
Oh, I didn't know that you actually bought it. Okay. Did you
Yeah,
start playing it? I don't remember you
no,
talking about it. Oh,
I
okay,
don't
okay,
know. Yeah.
okay. Um, where were we? Oh, best ongoing game, Helldivers 2. Um, best community support, Baldur's Gate 3. How is Baldur's Gate 3 still winning awards? Weren't they like, when did that come out? 2 years ago?
Community support is like an ongoing thing. Like they're
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Like, cause for okay. Best
Yeah,
independent
and
game.
then the best, those two, best ongoing game and best community support game, I was very shocked at the winners because I know Helldivers 2 has a is like it's new. Like the best ongoing game, I feel like should have been like something like Fortnite or Diablo had a good year between those two. But
Mm,
I guess, and then I would expected Helldivers to win best community support because that game is all about community. Like it's basically about the community. You do missions together, but those two, and then No Man's Sky had like huge updates this year. So I was surprised at that one,
I don't know. The masses
even though I
love
haven't played
Baldur's.
Baldur's Gate 3.
I was about to say the masses love Baldur's Gate, so I'm not surprised there.
Okay.
Best independent game went to Balatro.
Have y'all
Um,
played Balatro?
no, nope.
I'm about to buy this game. It's like a card game that people are
Ugh,
going nuts about.
you know I didn't play it, and you know I
It,
never will.
it's like a card game. Like I don't know. I might check it out.
Um, apparently it's popular. They also won best indie game, best debut indie game,
And best
um,
mobile.
and best mobile game. Oh, and it's a mobile game? No, you know I'm not playing it. Uh, best VR/AR game, Batman Arkham Shadow is the winner there. Um, and then we got best action game, Black Myth Wukong. There you
Mm-hmm.
go.
Yes.
As
Um,
it should have won.
Well deserved.
and then best
And
action
the
slash adventure is Astrobot again.
yes.
Yes. I feel like those two categories are like very, I feel like it's almost the same thing, but it's fine. Um,
Best action adventure and best RPG.
no, best action game and then best action adventure, best action slash adventure.
Wait,
There's like
best
two different
action slash. What
categories.
was the first one you said?
Best action game is Black Myth Wukong, and then there was best action slash adventure is Astrobot.
Ah,
But I feel like
oh
those
yeah, that's
categories are like the
weird.
same.
That's weird that
Yeah.
I'm. Yeah, I just saw that. I feel
Yes.
like they should have just left it adventure game.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a weird split of the category there.
But I
Um,
guess there is a difference between action adventure and just adventure.
but if you look at Black Myth Wukong, it is action and adventure, I think.
Don't don't they call adventure games cozy games now?
No. Adventure doesn't
Y'all have.
just mean cozy. No, I know like cozy games, but like that's not
Okay,
just adventure games.
I'm
I feel
still
like
trying to
cozy games.
like work out the definition of a cozy game in my head.
A
Like
cozy game is like a low stress game that you can
like
cuddle
you're in
up with
no
your
danger or something like that.
yeah, well not no danger, but like an easy game that you can like cuddle up on your couch with your blanket and play with like low stress. Not Elden
Okay.
Ring, not
All
games
right.
like not Black Myth Wukong,
That's fair.
not
Yeah, like
like
That's understandable.
Sims and Animal Crossing type of games.
yeah, like this, yeah, like Disney's Dreamlight Valley and like
Low
there's
stress is the
this,
perfect description. I that
yeah,
clicks in my head. Like I don't have to. I could just chill. I don't have to like.
yeah.
It's not an
There's this
intense game.
there's this new game that's very popular. That's a very popular cozy game. It's called Infinity Nikki. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one. But a lot of people are playing that. That's like the newest big cozy game. But yeah, that's a thing. That should be. I feel like that's gonna be a category next year in the Game Awards. We'll see. Because I feel like people are
100%.
yeah. Where are we? Best RPG metaphor. Refantas. How do you say it? Re
Fantastic.
Fantasio.
Okay, there you go. Best RPG. Best fighting game went to Tekken 8.
Wait. Are you mad that it's about Final Fantasy?
Again, no, because again, I Final Fantasy had a lot of flaws. I don't know, James, are you mad about Final Fantasy not winning any more of these categories, or do you feel the same way?
I didn't play these other games, so I don't know how good they are.
Okay.
And Elden Ring, Elden, oh yeah, Elden
Elden
Ring is
what?
RPG. I always called it Elden Tree.
I'm so surprised that Elden Ring didn't win anything. It's crazy. The way that people talk about like Elden Ring has such a big fan base. Like I'm very surprised that they didn't win at least one category. It's crazy.
I feel like
Us
Um
all
real
the
gamers
games in
play
that
Elden Ring,
category
so
were really
we
good.
can recognize when something else is better.
I feel like
um
any one of those games could have won, and I wouldn't have been mad.
yeah. Yeah. Um Best fighting game went to Tekken 8. Is anyone mad that Multiverses didn't win?
Not
Or
really.
Dragon?
I thought it would. Tekken 8 deserves to. It's the OG.
Okay.
I'm, Multiverses and Dragon Ball Z. I know had a lot of hype around it. And then the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection is dope as heck. It has Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in it. Man, I
All
mean, yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is like one of the best fighting games ever. But yeah, Tekken 8.
right. Best family game went to Astrobot again. Uh, Best Sim/strategy game, Frostpunk 2. I don't know what any of the games in this category are. Uh, Best sports racing game went to EA Sports FC 25.
So this category, I was surprised at too, that we didn't have um the EA college game that came out. Everybody went absolutely nuts about that game. So I'm surprised that it's not on this list. Just wanted to say that.
Hmm. I don't think I know. Yeah. Well, I don't know anything about sports games. You guys know that, so. Um, Best multiplayer game went to Helldivers 2. Best adaptation went to
Which is
Fallout.
which
Mhm.
shocked me. I was
Really?
shocked about that.
Over
I
Call of
thought I
Duty?
thought that was going, yeah, hands down. Hmm?
James, we know you're a Call of Duty fan. Are you angry that Call of Duty didn't win?
And I put probably about 4 hours into Call of Duty this year.
Um, Most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, you skipped
Oh,
best
wait, I skipped one?
adaptation.
Oh, Fallout. Sorry. Fallout 1 for
Yeah,
best adaptation.
this was arguably what people were most upset about all night.
Over which one? Arcane?
Arcane.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen Fallout to know how good it is, but yeah,
They
people were
adapted
up in
like a dra
arms.
they adapted this Yakuza game?
They did.
Really? Where? What platform is it on
It's
to
a
watch?
it's a live action.
Where is it
I
like
gotta check
showing?
it
Oh,
out.
where is it?
Yeah.
No
Was it
idea.
a movie? Was it a movie or a show?
Let's see.
I did not. That must not have. Well, it got nominated, so I guess it was good, but I had no clue.
It's
Yeah,
on
if there's a
Amazon.
show to Yakuza, I gotta check it out.
Oh, it's on Amazon? Is it a movie? Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, it's a
One
TV show.
season. Oh, yeah, I'll check
But
that out.
the girl, what's her name? Ella Purnell, is that her name? Or is it Lucy McLean? What's her real name?
For what?
She's in Fallout and Arcade. She's the
Oh,
main. She voices the main character in Arcade. Ella Purnell. She
okay.
was there.
Oh, nice.
They they
But
they highlighted that she was nominated twice, basically on that
yeah, but I can see how people are
segment.
angry because Arcane was very popular, this year. So
Yeah, I'm an Arcane fan now.
this is
I'm
why
not
I don't
gonna play League
understand
of
where the
Legends, but
fan voting is coming. The fan voting is like very weird and inconsistent with
I,
like actual public praise of things. It's not like showing up really. in the
Well,
winners.
a lot of people also don't vote. So like, did you
That's true.
guys actually go in and vote?
Nope. I
Okay.
forgot that it was
Yeah,
fan voting. I
I was
forgot.
about to say. I feel like the real fans aren't really voting. Like the votes are done by like bots, and you know, if you want, this is real easy to skew. I feel like.
Yeah, so it
Maybe.
could be getting all the love in the world, but I mean, if that community doesn't go and vote for it, then
Yeah,
it won't
that's
show up. Same with
that's true.
the anime awards.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. I am gonna vote this year for the at the Anime Awards once the categories are released. But yeah, you're right. I should make a more conscious effort to vote. But I don't play games like that. I mean, I do, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would. I
I'm a very niche game player. There's only like select games that I play, so it's like, what's the point of me voting in this? I don't know.
everybody's vote matters, all right?
Okay, that's true. Yep.
I just want to say that this Knuckles show shouldn't be on the list. I think I've
Yeah,
tried
I watched
watching
that on
the
the
first
plane to
episode.
LA.
You watched it,
On the plane, yeah, I
the
was
whole
sleeping
thing?
instantly.
Oh,
Mhm.
you fell asleep
Okay.
instantly.
Because I don't think I made it through the first episode. I was like, is this what we're doing with Knuckles?
Yikes.
It
Yikes.
felt like I don't know Barney-ish. I don't know. I
Barney-ish?
yeah, it felt like
Oh, that's
so
crazy. Oh my God,
soft.
that's crazy.
Like like I
That's
don't know how
crazy.
else to describe it.
Okay.
It felt
Well,
like
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
how did it end up
the
on the
production
nom?
quality was still high though, so it looked still like the movie does. So
Okay.
it
Hmm.
like they didn't cut corners there, but it was just the show itself just was not good.
Is that why? So, did just purely based off animation alone, is that how it ended up on the nomination list? Did they just need to find something else to throw in there to make it an even number for the
Potentially,
adaptation?
I'm not sure
Feel
what
like
else
if
got
I
adapted this year.
Mm.
so yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like if I think about it, we could find something else to put there.
it doesn't
But
matter. It probably wouldn't have
yeah,
won over
it doesn't.
Arcane or
It doesn't.
Fallout. Yeah. Most anticipated game went to Grand Theft Auto 6, which I would agree with. Grand Theft Auto has
Yeah,
been
no
highly
surprises
anticipated
there.
for years. Um, Content Creator of the Year. Why? Oh, like gaming. Okay, that went to Case O.
Like and for like when this is the part of the show that I was getting mad at because I was like, yo, I don't know who any of these content creators are. At least give me a picture, like something. Y'all just give me the little orange box with the names in the list. Oh, this is who
Yeah,
got it.
because you would
And
think that
then
you would want to like showcase these people so that they can like get some more followers.
it was
Like if,
I
but
was
like,
so mad at that.
yeah. So like that's a little bit that's weird. Um, that's weird. Like no, not even their like handles or like anything where people can like go and support them. If not even a snippet of their
Like
content, so
if
people
they
can be
were
like,
there
oh,
in the
that's cool.
crowd, if they were there in the crowd, they might have flashed the camera on them. That's the most that they did.
Yeah, that seems very lazy and rush. That's very interesting. Best esports, League of Legends. Uh, any you guys wait, you guys play League of Legends, right? Or no? No, you don't.
Nah,
Never
I
mind.
don't play any of these games.
Okay, best esports athletes. Fokker, Lisa. Is this wait? So an esports athlete, like literally, like somebody who plays esports games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, and they didn't show these people either, right? Or are
I
there like
mean,
any snippets of the? Hmm?
no, they didn't. But I thought we were about to have the debate on whether they're athletes or not.
No, no, no. We don't have to bring that up again. I mean, you're not an athlete if you're just playing a video game, but it's fine.
I would argue. I would
N-
argue you on
No, no,
that.
no. How? How are you an athlete if you're playing a
You
video
have
game?
anything you have to train for and get muscle memory just because it's not it's a cozy athlete. Let's put it
Okay,
like that.
sure. Okay. You know what? This is gonna continue to be high up on my debate list for a long time because I don't know, guys. I don't know. And then best esports team T1 for League of Legends has won that. So yeah, that was the Game Awards this year. Astrobot won. I think Astrobot won the most awards, or was it Metaphor? I think it was Astrobot.
I might have been Astrobot. I
Yeah.
think they got like four, maybe.
Yeah, but again, that was a very, I mean, deserved because it was a very popular, very well received game for this year. So, but some could say that like other games also could have gotten some nominations, like Black Myth Wukong. I haven't played Black Myth Wukong, but just going, not yet, but just going off what people have said, I think that it could have probably won a little bit more. I'm actually about to steal my brother's copy
And
of Black Myth Wukong because he got it and he has not. He got it like 3 months ago and he hasn't touched it yet. So
it's weird
I'm gonna
because
play
in
it.
my head when I watched it, I felt like Blacksmith Wukong did get Game of the Year,
Uh-huh.
but I guess they got Best Action Game of the Year. I could have
Best action
sworn
game of
they
the year.
got because I was looking at the list and I was like, oh, it's between Blacksmith Wukong or Astrobot, and then when they said Blacksmith Wukong, I was like, oh yeah, they deserve it. This game has been hyped for years. I remember we were watching the Blacksmith Wukong trailer for like 6, 7 years waiting for this game. But now that I'm looking at it, they gave it to Astrobot. That's interesting. I wonder if like my reality changed overnight or something.
Well, it's all fan voting, and like we said, the fans don't vote. So, that's really all it comes down to. I don't know. Are you guys a fan of fan voting? I don't know if I am.
I think so. I mean, it beats the alternative of like they get a panel of people who I
Yeah,
don't
I was
know
about to.
based on whatever criteria.
That's true. But then it's like you don't think that fan voting just turns into the popular vote and like like a popularity contest and like games that really deserve to win don't win. I don't know.
I mean, on the other hand, we get mad at the panel when they choose the wrong game
I
or
mean,
they
yeah, I get
choose
there are pros and
things
cons to each side. Yeah, I get
they're
it.
real technical about stuff. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe there
I don't
should
know,
be
but
some like middle ground.
if they got a panel of like not a panel of like stuffy people who are unqualified to judge games, like maybe get a panel of like really popular game streamers and have them be the judge. You know, people that are diverse in like the things that they play. Like
It's
have
going to be
them.
pay to play, pay to win at that point.
Or
Oh, true.
or even better, I think they should do live voting.
Live voting. Hmm. That's interesting too.
You log into an account,
Interesting concept.
however they strict they are on, making sure people not duplicating accounts, but you sit there live, watch whoever's watching gets to vote.
That's an interesting concept too. Yeah, that's cool.
But I don't know.
But then you just have to make sure people are tuned in. I feel like that's also harder because then I feel like a lot of people aren't going to be tuned in, depending on what time it airs, and stuff like that. You know, there's trouble with all three of them, with all three of those ways. But yeah. So yeah, that was the Game Awards. Just real quick, any standouts for anything that was announced that you're really excited about? We don't have to like go through everything that was announced, but like what stood out to you guys? What are you most interested in?
Mm,
I'm
I,
interested in this what is it? Interstellar? Intergalactic,
Intergalactic.
not interstellar. There's no real gameplay footage, but like the little cinematic trailer that we got looked cool. I would be interested in playing that. Maybe. Once I see
yeah,
gameplay.
I can literally go through this whole this. There's a lot on this list. Like this game, Split Fiction, is
Oh,
really really
did you like
dope
that one? Okay.
from the makers of It Takes Two.
Yeah.
He was super hyped about it, and it looks really cool. It's like a co-op game, and all the different abilities you get. You get these dragons that grow up with you. It looks insane. Like
Yeah.
it looks like a really dope co-op game. They showed a trailer for Animusha that looks absolutely insane.
Yeah.
We're finally getting our Ghost of Tsushima or something like that. Like, well, it's gonna be on everything, but it's gonna be on Xbox. That's what I'm happy about.
I was actually really interested in this game Dispatch. It looks kind of fun and different. So I was like, oh, this is cool. And it's coming out on Steam, so I can play it on my Steam Deck. I just thought it was an interesting, cool concept. So I think I'm gonna play that when it comes out. Um,
Are you gonna
in
play The Last of Us Part Two?
No. What? What kind of question is that? Are you gonna play Final Fantasy Rebirth?
No.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Well, at least he was
Did you
honest.
hear that? He was honest about it.
I
He
feel like
lied.
I told you that weeks ago that I'm probably not gonna play the second part.
Why? You never said that. Why would you not play it? That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's fine. I'm not gonna hold that. I'm not gonna hold that against you. Anyway, we also got a trailer, a 6-minute trailer for the new Witcher game. I have never played a Witcher game, but the trailer looks good.
What?
Okay.
One of the best RPGs ever made. No, seriously. Witcher 3 is like one of the best RPGs ever made.
I've heard. I
It's
mean,
insane.
I don't doubt that it's a good game. I just haven't got a chance to play it. Will I
I
ever?
feel like you would absolutely love that game. It's
Maybe.
so much to
Probably.
do and so much freedom, and it's not hard. Like it's not like an Elden Ring hard game, but there is a lot of action and
Yeah.
the like, fighting is really
I've
smooth.
watched people play The Witcher before. I've just never played. James, have you played The Witcher ever?
Yeah, I never beat it, but I was playing it for a while.
Mm, okay. I'm just behind then. I'll get on that maybe.
And talking
Uh
about the trailer, you got the girl that looks like is gonna drive the story, and they didn't show any gameplay, but they had like a cinematic trailer. It looked really dope.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. Um and we got the trailer for the new Power World expansion. Which is why
Hmm.
you're getting back into Power World, I'm guessing, Jaja.
Yep. We're getting new islands, some new pals, some new items. They showed a preview of some stuff. So yeah, I'm super hyped for Power World, and you know, go do go after yourself, Nintendo. Go somewhere with that.
And they're coming out with a new Sonic racing game, which we literally got a 2-second trailer. No, it's a teaser trailer. Nothing crazy about that. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff coming out
The
next year.
Yakuza Like a Dragon developers are coming out with this game called Project Century, and it
Yes.
looks like he's in like the old. I forget how you describe that time in America. The old,
It's 1915.
yeah,
Yeah.
1915s. So the saloon type of style.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or,
Mhm.
yeah, but it looks dope. It looks crazy.
Yeah. I have a Yakuza
Yakuza
game
just
that I
keeps
never
turning out games like.
I have a Yakuza game that I never finish. I should probably finish that at some point too. Um,
Oh, and they showed this Turok
yes.
gameplay trailer that looked really dope.
Hmm. Yes.
And I could have sworn we were getting a new Ninja Gaiden, but we are getting a new Ninja Gaiden. It's a side-scrolling 2D action, and I guess hack and slash. It
Hmm.
looks really insane.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stop me, Shannon, because there's a lot that.
I mean, there's a lot. We don't have to go through everything. There was a lot that came out. James, are you not interested in anything that has come out?
I mean, nothing stood out too crazy to me.
That's true. James, because never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but I've
Oh,
decided
we
not
got
to.
some
No
shade
more,
coming
no more
through, huh?
slander
Mm.
towards you.
Oh, you got you guys got to watch this Shadow Labyrinth trailer. It's this weird game where you got like the powers of like there's a Pac-Man following you, and eventually you could use the Pac-Man to like transform. It's like a Metrovania, like
What?
Castlevania style game, but there's like the little Pac-Man just following you, and then eventually you can use the Pac-Man to attack. It turns into like this huge monster, and I don't know. It looks absolutely insane. I'm like, what is
Interesting.
this? So
Interesting. Um, and
I'm
then
done.
yeah,
I'm done. I'm done.
Elden Ring. Yeah, the Elden Ring is coming up with a co-op game. Um,
Standalone co-op.
yep. So that's gonna be cool. Um, yeah. So like that was the Game Awards. Some people are calling it a PS5 showcase. Um,
Why would they do that?
because a lot of I don't know. I don't
Which
know.
games are I didn't even which games are PS5 exclusive?
I don't know. Probably nothing. It's just the internet being the internet. Um,
Intergalactic.
oh, Intergal, is that the only one?
I think a couple more were.
Mm, that's why. Anyway, this is people looking to start trouble. Don't be too offended, Jaja.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine with what's coming out.
Um,
Oh, we didn't even I don't know why it's not on this list, but I have it written down. This game Steel Hunters looks absolutely insane. It's like this mech game. You know how I've been craving a mech game. But yeah, it looks like it's a 5 on or 6 on 6 mech game. And you
mhm.
just all these powers and stuff. I'm mad it wasn't in this list. I'm kind of upset. But yeah, I just had to throw that in because I have that written down. Like it got to a point where I was like, yo, okay, I got to start writing down the name of some of these games that look insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you get a chance, check out the trailer to that game.
All right. Craven came out this week. It's projected to do even worse than Madam Web, which is really sad. Wait, were either of you planning on seeing Craven? Just real quick.
I was going to. I forgot it came out this week.
Me too. I also forgot it
I
came
might
out
go
this week.
during the week.
But it like 11 to 12 million dollars in the box office so far, which is abysmal for an opening weekend. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. No one's surprised, and Sony is reportedly giving up on its Spider-Verse villain saga, which I
I
think
feel
is
like
a good move.
I want
I think. Mhm.
the one like little review I saw on this one. It makes me want to go see it because it was like like there's so much potential that it just like it literally just drops the ball on itself.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's probably like most of them. Yeah, we'll see. If you do see it, definitely report back. Do the good work. Somebody take one for the team. Anyway,
Hmm.
DanDaDan, let's talk about it. Real quick. We can talk about the episode real quick, but then I just want to talk about some of the backlash that's been going on the interwebs this past week. Um, this week was episode 11. So in a couple days we're getting the season finale. What do you guys think of the direction of the season so far? I like it. I think it's really good.
Yep,
I
I
I'm
enjoy
absolutely
it.
love this show,
I'm
and with every
becoming, yeah.
episode, I like it more.
Yeah, me, I feel that way. I feel that way. It's like it was weird in the beginning, but I like it a lot more now. So, uh I feel like 12
Like
weeks have gone by in a lot like very quickly. I feel like it just started yesterday.
like the show is usually funny, like, but this episode just was like it just took it to another level with the character that they introduced. I'm like
Oh,
this,
he's an
I was like I couldn't say nothing but like, oh, this show is awesome. This
he's an yes, he's annoying though. Like I'm as annoyed with him as I was annoyed with Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, and I
he's
hate
like
Zenitsu.
funny annoying though.
No, he's irritating, annoying, like Zenitsu. Like every time he opens his mouth, I'm just like, please, I want to skip ahead, but it's fine. Like but like you guys watch. Wait, is DanDaDan? Is are you guys watching it subbed? Is it dub cut up? You're watching it dubbed. Okay, so I don't know like how I don't know if like the dub version comes off as irritating as the sub version does. So I guess
You're watching it subbed,
I watch everything subbed.
even Dan.
Yes, I watch
This is
everything subbed.
they're like saying that this is the first show that I'm hearing that they're saying that the dub is might be better than the sub.
Oh, really? I should watch one episode to compare it. But yeah, I
Yeah,
usually
check it
watch
out.
everything sub to start. Like I never watch the dub out the gate unless I'm like super busy and I really just like but like for a 12 episode short show like this, like I'll definitely watch it subbed for
Mhm.
sure. Um, but there's been some drama online this week because a 16-year-old girl named Lynn did fan art of Dan where she portrayed um
Momo and
Okay.
Okaroon.
Okarun and Ayase to be black, and it got a lot of backlash from Japanese people. In particular, people were like, "Wait, there were like some specific comments that were highlighted," and then it turned into this whole thing, and I quite did not understand what the heck was happening. So. Someone said, "I'm Japanese. Stop making Asian characters black. We're not Disney characters." What does that mean? Um, and yeah, I got a lot of backlash online about like race swapping. But I'm like, was I the only one that was confused? Because like it's fan art. People do fan art all the time. And like, why did this one particular thing blow up and cause all this backlash? What's going on, guys? What's happening? Was anyone
Yeah,
else confused by this?
they were calling that fandom the Clanka Clan. Oh man, I was weak online.
But yeah, it's a 16-year-old girl that just did her own rendition of the characters. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Um,
What I will say is
mhm.
there's nothing wrong with that, right? Absolutely nothing wrong. Fan art, you do whatever you want to do with fan art. Like, why is someone telling you what to do with your fan art? Now, if this was like a commercial, let's say somebody was making DanDaDan the remaster like Netflix is
Well,
doing,
uh-huh.
and we got mad at a light skinned Usopp.
Well, that yes, okay.
So that part we can talk like if we made over the black DanDaDan and just copied the show and made them black, it'd be like, okay, it's a little weird. But even then it's like, who cares?
Yeah,
But
but no, but
like
I can definitely see what you're saying because like people did get mad that they like made Usopp appear to be lighter in the Netflix show. But like I feel like there's a difference between like actual race swapping and like somebody just doing their own somebody like a 16-year-old child just like doing art. Like, right? Like we can agree that there's a difference there, right? Is there? Like I think there
I
is.
think there's a difference between the fan art and
Yeah.
what comes out. Cause
Yeah.
I mean I don't know if they were trying to race swap Usopp by
No.
making him lighter. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, that yeah, I don't know what their intentions were there, but like
Yeah.
yeah. I just think that people can express themselves creatively however they want to. And like I don't think that we should label that as like, you know what I mean? Like it's just an expression of creativity, not like, hey, I'm changing these people to black people and we're gonna sell it and just redo it. Like
Uh-huh.
it's just fun. This is just literally fun.
I
So
think
I don't
it's
know.
just the internet being the internet. Like I don't see nothing weird with someone taking every white fake character that they see and changing it into a black person in their notebook. Like I don't see anything weird with that.
And you know what I think is weird? Okay, so a lot of anime characters that are like when anime takes place in Japan, a lot of the anime characters appear to be white. So like I just like the out a lot of the outrage that came from Japanese people. I'm like, well, kid, is this character really Japanese or are they just like because like a lot of like anime has been accused of like westernizing the way that their characters look, you know, to be like
Yeah.
more white. Like
Like their characters, none of their characters look Asian.
yes, exactly. So like that is also another thing. So I'm just like, okay, well, what are the argument kind of it turns into a slippery slope. Anyway, it like
Right.
this whole problem blew up online and the voice actors got involved and they expressed support for the artists and then like that led to like one of the voice actors, I forgot which one. Like he got so much like he got targeted online. And I think he had to like disconnect his Twitter account because like
Yeah,
he
he
started to get a
disabled.
lot of backlash.
That's
Yeah, he disabled
Well,
his Twitter account.
he's the English
that's
voice actor for Okarun, and he
Yeah.
happens to be black too. So you should watch the dub.
Oh my God. Is he?
Yeah,
I did not know that. Wow. So okay, so like that. Okay. Mhm.
what were his comments?
traditional racist comments.
But
No,
like
no,
what was he
Oh no, he
for
was
it?
showing support for the artist. So the
yeah.
artist's
Okay.
picture, he set the artist's picture as his profile picture and stood in solidarity because it was like, hey, this is a great drawing. So he happens to be a black person. So someone drew Okarun as a black person. He voices Okarun. So he was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll make this my profile picture. But of course, people are racist, so they did not agree with him doing that or supporting uh black people being shown in
I'm not
cartoons.
mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Mad at him showing support. You mean?
Yeah,
Mad
but
at,
then he was harassed to the point where he was like, you know what, I'm gonna just
yeah,
delete.
that's the problem. He was harassed by everyone who disagreed with him, and then he had to disable his Twitter account, which is bad. Like, why do we? I I don't know. I just it's interesting what people choose to expend their energy on. Like, and I never understood why the masses felt like it's a good use of time to like literally harass people that they don't know
Well,
online.
the thing is, it's not the masses because the people who are commenting on this are like the smallest percent of people that are seeing it. And
Hmm.
probably the majority of people who saw this, and if you
Yeah, that's
ask them
true.
their opinion, they probably don't agree with this. So
Yeah.
it's funny how the internet works because the people commenting are usually negative, and it's just like this small percentage of people that like gets blown up into this big thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a local minority. But I mean, it seems like they have nothing better to do than to harass people because like the people that aren't bothered by this at all, it's tough to filter through and like everyone's showing love versus all
uh,
these people that are harassing you, sending you DMs of whatever.
Yeah, but to like attack somebody personally, to like send them a DM with like hateful like language, to like comment on stuff, to like go out of your way to purposely, it's just like, can you guys go like do something with your lives? Like I don't understand. Like the internet is becoming way too like I don't know. We're living too much on the internet and like we need to and I know that like we're only gonna continue to be living more on the internet as the future happens, but like we need to like stop. Like get a grip on ourselves on reality. It's literally a 16-year-old girl's fan art. Like what is the problem here? And if some Japanese people are mad about like fan art, like fan not fan art, race swapping, then we also should just question the wider anime industry on why they continue to make their characters look white instead of Asian, because that's a problem too.
it does lead to a larger conversation.
Yes, yes. Like like the problem there's a bigger problem here. So, and I think that we should
Uh-huh.
turn ourselves to that. But yeah, it's just
and
crazy
not
what
and
mm,
and not only that, and like what is the issue with making a Indian Superman, a Chinese Superman, a black Superman? Like, why can't we have Superman in every race?
yeah. I mean, yeah.
But anyway,
That is the question. That is the general question. But yeah, some people would say that they have a problem with that. I don't. Um, but yeah, that was that was the outcry of the week. And I was just like, what is like I was just very confused as I was watching this all unfold on the interwebs. Um, but shout out to Lynn who made the fan art because it looks very good. So that's all I have to say.
Yep, she got an outpouring of support now. Her following has, I think, doubled or maybe even tripled.
That's
So
great.
she has had to close her commissions because so many people were requesting art from her. So
Oh,
she's
that's
gonna be getting a
great.
bag off of this now.
That is
Hmm.
wonderful. It was a great rendition of
Absolutely.
it was a great reimagining of the character. So you should be proud of yourself for that. And I'm glad that it like got her a lot of attention in a positive way. That is good for her. So that's great.
Yep. And on the plus side, a lot of black artists were highlighting their art to show support as well. So I got to
Yes.
see a lot of cool black art online. Follow some new
Awesome.
artists that I like their art, and maybe I'll be ordering some stuff from.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Awareness all around. That's awesome. So at least I'm glad that that's the good that came out of it.
Yep.
Um,
So support your artists.
yes. But it's really sad that the voice actor for Okaran had to disable his Twitter account. So I hope he comes back online soon and just says fuck you to everyone. But yeah, the nerd community is very toxic sometimes, and I feel like we all just need to, or y'all, I feel like y'all needs to, not y'all, but like the wider nerd community, we just need to stop being so toxic. It's supposed to be an inclusive, inviting community for all, but that's just not the way it is, which is sad too. Um, but yeah, anything else for this week that you guys want to touch on before we head out?
I should watch Invincible Fight Girl.
Oh, at least it wasn't JoJo's propaganda.
I mean, you should watch that too, of course. But
I actually I've written down my podcast homework, so I'm actually gonna do it this week. I have a lot more free time. Um, so yeah. Jaja, anything else from you before we wrap up for this week?
Nope, I got my mouth vomited out for the week.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening to another episode. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, if you're a creator of color in the nerd space and you would like to come on our show to talk about your work. Or if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see us talk about, you can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.